The final weekend of Athletes Unlimited Pro Hoops Season 1 has arrived. Don't cry because it's ending. Smile because it happened. We have a champion to crown. She just might be in action tonight. Tiana Hawkins leading Team Hawkins. She's ahead of the leaderboard. She tries to cement things with 2 more games. The first up against Team Harrison right here inside Athletes Unlimited Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. We welcome you inside and upstairs, joined by the Olympic champ, the Hall of Famer, the accolades. They run on and on. You've done so many great things. Cheryl Swoops, Greg Meskel here with you. We'll hear from Key Michael. And this isn't the coronation of Tiana Hawkins, but it could put her one step closer.
I mean, Tiana Hawkins, if you didn't know her name before Athletes Unlimited, you should know her name now, because Tiana Hawkins is getting it done for her team.
She has been so fun to watch, and after week 1, it just went like a rocket ship, taking off, filling up the stat sheet, and we'll get a closer look.
Well, there's a reason why she's first on the leaderboard coming into tonight's game. The only player in Athletes Unlimited history to average a double-double. 23 points, 10 rebounds, and this play right here, ball screen, roll, score, she does so many things, and that's why she is first on the leaderboard here. She sets a screen, nice dive to the basket, square up, nice 10-foot jumper. Tiana Hawkins, not only can she score, her 3-ball hasn't been going, but she says, if I can't score from the perimeter, let me just crash the offensive boards. Nice putback for 2.
Now, Courtney Williams has never been a captain, but she is someone everyone wants on their team. She's been drafted either number 1 or number 2 overall the last couple of weeks, and this guard, in her words, is a killer. She comes out and fills it up and is very tough to guard. She'll look to build off a 21-point performance last time out and try and power Team Harrison to a victory over Team Hawkins. We'll get you the starters and the tip coming up after this timeout.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on FS2 is sponsored by Aspiration.
Tonight's game is presented by Aspiration, the leader in sustainability as a service. Well, if you're new to Athletes Unlimited, how does it work? How do the points tally up? We'll tell you all about it here as Team Hawkins and Team Harrison are about to get underway here in Las Vegas. You, of course, want to win the game, but you also want to win the quarters. 50 points for each quarter win, 100 points for an overall victory. And then every little thing you do or don't do on the court, we're keeping track of that as well. So plus 10 for an assist, a minus for a turnover or a charge. And then at the end, 3 MVPs will be voted on, 90 points to the overall top MVP. And that's how, if you're Tiana Hawkins, you move all the way up to the top of the list. This is the group she'll go against. Team Harrison in blue, of course, led by the captain, Izzy Harrison. Nikki Green, as we told you earlier, named to the all-defensive squad. And watch out for Odyssey Sims, always so dangerous. And for Team Hawkins in the gold, wearing these gold jerseys as the top spot in the league, Lauren Mincy, a player that improves week in and week out. And then Drew Edelman, moving teams this week. She had typically been with the Team Cloud squad. She has been another revelation here in AU Hoops. And we are about ready to get things underway. Don't forget, you can join the social conversation. Hashtag AU Hoops, hashtag Be Unlimited. And we'll share some of the best tweets throughout the night, as it'll be Harrison and Edelman to jump things up. And there's Tiana Hawkins, comes in tonight with 5,939 points. Started the night 683 points ahead of the next closest competitor. That was Tosh Cloud. Of course, that gap has closed a bit as Cloud had a solid game, as our officials are Eric Alick, Jarrett Robinson, Chastity Taylor. And Izzy Harrison will get us started with a jumper from the outside. Even though Tasha Cloud lost her last time out, 31 points, 3 boards, 5 assists. Those do help her climb the overall rankings.
And you're talking about the leaderboard. Izzy Harrison was sitting in 3rd coming into tonight's game. So we'll definitely look to see what she brings tonight and if she's able to move up on the leaderboard at all.
Yeah, Izzy Harrison, a 4-time captain, so has consistently been in that top 4 mix. As we look at our live leaderboard, Odyssey Sims will work her way up. You see her in the 7th spot. And good quick action, Kelsey Mitchell right down the other end and finds the captain, Hawkins. Well off from the three-point mark and looking to push Sims to Williams. Easy 2 on this end.
And that is the strength of this Izzy Harrison blue squad. They will definitely look to get out. When you have Courtney Williams and Odyssey Sims on the floor together, you know they're going to look to push the ball in transition and score some quick buckets.
Here's Mitchell. Mincy now wide open for 3. Well off the mark. Edelman could not complete the play down low. A little too strong.
Somebody needs to close the door on this end. I think that little wind is blowing a little bit or something.
Got the central air blowing through. Here's Green. Difficult shot. Edelman comes up with the rebound, works back to Carlson, and just a miscommunication there between Carlson and Mincy as that one goes out of play.
Yeah, and Odyssey Sims, she is always dribbling with her head up. She sees the floor, and she knows Courtney Williams is going to get out for her. Nice, easy 2.
Scorer recognizes a scorer. They want to push the ball and get ahead.
And the good thing about the 2 of them is it doesn't matter if Courtney gets it, she's pushing it. If Odyssey gets it, she's pushing it. You have to get out and fill the lanes and run the floor because they will definitely find you in transition.
6-2 lead for Team Harrison. Team Hawkins has struggled, missing 4 of their first 5 from the field. Harrison runs into a double. Williams thought about a 3. Instead, Sims. That pull-up was contested well by Edelman. Here comes Sydney Carlson, author of the highlight this year of Athletes Unlimited. The game winner from way downtown. Beyond half court, in OT. Williams steps in front, couldn't hang on to that one. Let's welcome in the 3rd member of our team down on the court, Key Michael.
Hello, I love that you say I'm on the court because I literally could touch it, but I'm down here chatting to the players. I'm going to be chatting to some people on the sidelines as well. We've got WNBA coach in the house, we got some super fans, we got our CEO and co-founder. I got a lot of things going on down here and I cannot wait for you guys to meet them. So #KeyCam if you have questions, otherwise enjoy the game.
Excellent, thanks Key. Literally right there in the corner of the court, right on top of the action, gets us some great angles as Harrison goes hard to the hoop and has another bucket here early.
That was tough, Izzy. You know, they're coming into this game off of a loss the other night, so you know Izzy hates to lose, so she's looking to get her team back on track with a win tonight.
Carlson is all net from outside as Team Hawkins defeated Team Brown Wednesday night 80-70. You had mentioned Harrison losing to Cloud 88-78. Sydney Carlson has really stepped up her offensive game over the last few weeks.
Well, Sydney Carlson is that ultimate point guard that's going to bring everything every night. She's going to bring the energy. She's going to bring the leadership. Defensively, she's going to lead her squad on the defensive end. And let's not leave out the fact that she does all those things, but she can also do this too. She steps up and knocks down a wide open 3.
It comes in tonight averaging a little over 10 points per game. Has been great from the free throw line. 3-point shooting strong as well. Here's Mincy now, looking for a little curl, picked up on a double team. Shot clock to 5, Edelman's got to go. Draws a crowd, good ball movement, Mincy. Everything but the finish, Carlson in close, puts it home.
The smallest player on the floor with a nice putback.
All of 5'8", among some of the bigs, hits, and Odyssey Sims answering right back, counted on the foul.
And Carlson is the only player that decides, you know what, I'm going to crash the offensive boards. Nice putback, Sid.
Showed us the range from the outside, and then hitting in close, getting some thoughts here from the facilitator, Lynette Pearson, as Sims goes to the line. And can't say enough good things about the facilitators and what they've done this season. And not a coach role, but they have filled a variety of roles. They can offer some coaching, they can offer some counsel. They're coaching veterans that bring a lot to this league.
Yeah, and I mean, first of all, shout out to all of the facilitators just for stepping in, saying, I want to be a part of Athletes Unlimited, because to your point, they're not coaches. and you know that has to be hard for them sitting on the sideline. And what they do is whatever it is the captain wants them to do for that particular week, and that role changes from week to week depending on who the captain is for their team.
And you're talking about 4 women that love this game and love professional basketball.
Absolutely.
Because you have to swallow your pride a little bit, right? These are women with amazing resumes. Some of them are currently coaching at the professional ranks, and they have to come in and say, okay, I'm not going to have to be in control of this, as we look at Pokey Chapman as well. I'm going to fill the role that you need me to fill.
Absolutely, and when you look, take these two, Plannette Pearson, Pokey Chapman, who have done so much for the game, incredible resumes. Pokey recently signed as an assistant coach with Seattle, Plannette Pearson, assistant coach with Minnesota Lynx. I know the two of them and how competitive they are. So when they have to just sit there at times and they're like, oh, we need a timeout, but as a facilitator, they can't call the timeout. To your point, they have to swallow their pride a little bit and say, okay, I'm here if you need me. Just let me know what my role is today.
And that's so awesome to have 4 women like that believe in this league and want to be a part of it, as Harrison draws the foul and will go to the line. Looks like we'll have our first timeout. Our facilitators offering some thoughts here. They got the dry erase board out, ready to help as needed. And we've got a timeout on the floor. It's a 1-point deficit right now.
And Odyssey Sims, she is a walking bucket, but she can also assist. She knows who to get the ball to. Izzy for 3. Here, Odyssey comes down, attacking the paint. It's good.
Oh, Cheryl, I think we have found our favorite fan here at Athletes Unlimited. The outfits are down to the letter specific for Tosh Cloud and Tiana Hawkins. And let's learn more about this awesome fan and her family. Key's got them on the key cam.
I do indeed. I'm down here with, I don't even know what super fan to call you, because like you said, Tiana Hawkins, Tosh Cloud, you're in a different jersey every single night.
Yep.
But I've seen you guys for 5 weeks in a row, and I'm so glad that we get you on the key cam finally. Who's your favorite player? Grace Hunter.
It's Grace Hunter?
Okay, that was a surprise to everyone, but you must have that jersey somewhere. So you guys print these shirts and jerseys, right?
We do. We make it ourselves, and the inspiration usually comes from Aubrey. She'll list the players who she thinks, she wants to put a shirt or support. Today it's Kelsey Mitchell, Tiana Hawkins, and who was your first jersey?
I think it was the jersey, but I think it's orange.
Yeah, whose orange jersey was that? Tasha's, yeah.
And how old are you, Aubrey?
5.
And do you want to play basketball one day? I saw you stretching.
You do.
And how did you guys hear about Athletes Unlimited?
We got to this, we're Aces fans originally, by way of Essence Carlson. Long story there. But, see? She introduced us, Essence Carlson at LA Weekend 2018 introduced us to women's basketball. Then we got introduced to Aces. We became Sydney fans because she was an ace there. And so we followed them, and we see all her posts. And then when Sydney announced that she was bringing AU to Las Vegas, that's when we hopped on. I think we bought our tickets the day they released, before we really saw it. We hadn't seen any other sports. And then we got here, and you've seen us courtside all 5 weeks.
Courtside indeed. And I saw you doing some leg kicks earlier, some stretches. Where'd you learn those moves?
The players.
Just points over there at the court. Well, I love that you guys are here, and I love that you're showing some support. Thank you so much for being here week in and week out, and I'm so glad that we got to chat.
Can you say thank you?
What are you going to wear tomorrow?
Oh, the pressure's on, baby.
Maybe you'll do half one color, half the other. Well, thank you guys so much.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Key. That is awesome. Some of the best fans we've seen all season long here. The clear love for women's basketball. The outfits, you just can't beat it.
Listen, I actually have tears in my eyes because it's so beautiful to see. When you talk about just this experience and the different causes the players play for. But Aubrey is the reason why Athletes Unlimited matters. You know, for her to be able to come and just be so up close and personal to the players and just want to be a part of this, like, that is so touching and so special to me. And she's also the reason why women's sports matter.
Well, we talked about it earlier in the season, right, when we were having National Girls and Women's in Sports Day, and the idea that if you can see an opportunity to do something, it'll allow you to better achieve that opportunity. And for a 5-year-old like that, right, to see a league up close and personal, there's now no doubt what is available in her future.
Not at all. I tell you, I was in my feelings a little bit, though, because her leg kicks were higher than mine.
Stretching is key. Even at 5 years old. Stay limber.
Oh my gosh, so beautiful.
15-13, Team Harrison here, 3:12 to go in the first. Hawkins for 3, good follow down low, that's just off the mark. Mincy stays close and Williams comes away with it. Now we've got a chair chat on the way. Hang on, we'll get to that in a moment. Here's Kelsey Mitchell, pull-up jumper. Hawkins gathers that. Little frantic action here in the first. Here's an open jumper. That one just rims out. Now we got chair chat. Drew Edelman is with us. Drew, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good, good, good. Thanks so much for being here. Well, we've been asking everyone, this is kind of the end of the road here, one more night. How are you feeling about all this coming to a close?
Emotional. Oh my gosh. No, actually, I really just posted something on Instagram talking about I'm having fun playing professional basketball. So I've been having a great time here. Like, even on the court, we're all laughing, and it's like really competitive, and just, yeah, I'm really gonna miss it. It's been a great 6 weeks.
Same. I'm not playing, but I'm gonna miss it too. But Drew, what's been the best moment for you being here at Athletes Unlimited?
Oh my God, the best moment. I don't know. That's like such a tough question. Honestly, I don't know. I've been having fun the entire time. It's really hard to pick out a specific moment. Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it's after like the last game and my ranking really goes up and I'm hyped about it. You know, crack the top 20. Okay. That'd be cool. But really, all of it, being on the court and just playing with everyone, it's all a highlight. I don't know. Sorry, I don't have a better answer for that.
No, it's okay, because I kind of put you on the spot, but I will ask you this. So last week you were with Tasha Cloud, and this week you're with Tiana Hawkins, and they're both sitting at 1 and 2 on the leaderboard.
Wow, you trying to start war, Cheryl?
You knew I was going to put you on the spot again.
Listen, hopefully none of them run this back.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You know, for the first month I would have been here, I would have said Team Cloud till the death of me on lock. And you know, like, I do mean that from a friendship standpoint. However, it's Gold Squad right now. Okay. I told Tiana, like, we're getting I said we are getting #1, and when you win the 25 racks, let me hold $20. Okay.
You know what? And that's the politically correct answer, so I'm gonna let you make it with that one.
Thank you. Right? Don't start anything else.
True, that's great. I love it. So pulling for Team Gold, obviously.
Absolutely.
And maybe you get a little bonus out of the deal when it's all said and done.
You know, I'm 1-0 right now with Team Gold, and so that's off to a great start for me.
Excellent. Hey, Drew, thanks so much, and good luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drew Edelman, love that.
I tried.
You did. I like how you kind of draw it out and just see where they go with it.
I mean, if you don't ask, you never know.
Exactly.
But her answer was great. I love the answer.
Sims on the move, and she's fouled as she goes down. And I love that. Hey, when you get that bonus, just throw me $20. Just nothing big.
Just 20.
Drew Edelman from Sunnyvale, California. Played at UC Santa Barbara, and getting a nice opportunity here in Athletes Unlimited. And one of these people we've talked about throughout the season where the playing time started off slow, limited minutes week 1. She was on Team Sims, and they kind of found her calling with Team Cloud moving forward. Here's Sims to the line. That's good to go for Odyssey Sims. Fans need to tell you about the Unlimited Club. Joining the Unlimited Club will enable you to stay connected with Athletes Unlimited all year long. With 4 membership levels to choose from, starting at free, there is something for everyone. You can sign up today by downloading the Athletes Unlimited app, available in the Google Play and Apple App Stores, or go to auprosports.com for more information. So 24-20. Team Harrison ahead here. Final moments, first quarter. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. You never know she had to miss any time to be with Team USA the way she has come back and is clicking. Meanwhile, Rebecca Harris, all good from distance, making a 1-point game as you see the overall leaderboard updated in real time. About a 3-second difference, shot and game clock here as we close out the first.
Rebecca Harris is another one of those players that when she gets more playing time, she can show teams and people what she's capable of doing. Just nice, sweet stroke from 3.
Ty Young not there. Here's Harris. 2 seconds left. She'll let fly from distance, just off the back rim. Rebecca Harris trying to hit from deep, and that brings an end to the first quarter. Team Harrison by 1. They take the 50 points. The quarter score break and a 24-23 edge early on.
And Danny McCray has come to play today. Nice attack to the basket. Finish for 2. Out of bounds. I got you.
Well, for every 3-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees. Heading into tonight, 4,030 trees have been committed this season thanks to Aspiration's support. A couple of triples here early on. Odyssey Sims, no stranger to planting some trees this season. First quarter complete, and the 50-point marker goes to Team Harrison. I'm using Vegas speak now. The marker goes to Team Harrison, ahead by 1 as we move to the second quarter. Good look there, Ty Young. And this is how close things can get. So if you're Tiana Hawkins and Team Hawkins, and you're trying to get your captain that title, you know those 50 points, that was important to help her really cement this lead going into tomorrow.
And that's where Drew Edelman, you got to do a little bit more if you're trying to get Tiana Hawkins that title. I'm going to put it out there. But to your point, Tiana Hawkins did a lot herself in that first quarter. For some reason, she can't seem to get her 3-ball going, but I mean, 5 boards, 5 points, a steal, a block, assist, all in the first quarter. She's definitely doing her part to make sure she stays at the top of the leaderboard.
I know she's talked about that recently, about the 3-ball just not working as of late. Here's Mitchell. Carlson a little slow on the perimeter there. She's kind of taking herself out of this play for a minute as Hawkins can't get that to go. And it gives the foul. It looks like Sydney Carlson is going to try and sub out here. She is slightly limping off the court. Air Hearn will come on.
Sydney Carlson over the last couple of weeks has really taken a beat with injuries, just some nagging injuries, but also, you know, hurt her ankle 1 week, but she is tough and always bounce back.
Here's Brianna Jackson, the most successful player in Athletes Unlimited when it comes to winning quarters. Comes in tonight, 26 quarters won. So when she's out there, it's a good look. Odds are your team is going to take the victory. Here's Harris. A little high pass for Mitchell. A triple threat there. She gave a look and almost got Green moving. The hustle there. Jackson on the court. Sims now. Sims on the move, directing traffic, pull up on the way. A little long as she was working with Burkholder. Credit Team Hawkins for getting back. Let's take a look at what happened to Sydney Carlson here.
She actually was hurt before that.
Yeah, I think that was a previous play.
She was fouling so she could come out of the game on that one.
Yeah, just gave the foul.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson. Just draws the front rim. So 27-25, Team Harrison. They lost on Wednesday night. Team Hawkins got the win. Here's Air Hearn now working into the captain. A captain battle. Hawkins against Harrison, spinning, fading. Not there. But we'll stay down this end as Burkholder and Harrison couldn't collaborate.
That's a nice battle, one to definitely keep our eyes on with Tiana Hawkins and Izzy down low.
So we check in on Sid Carlson. She's on the bike, gonna try and stay loose. Sims now into a crowd. Harrison, nice step through and gets the roll.
That's pretty.
Izzy Harrison.
And I don't know if this has anything to do with it because Izzy always plays well, but her head coach stepped in the building and Izzy has just been playing out of her mind this game.
Wants to leave no doubt with the W season coming up soon. Harris, the pull-up. Harrison in green, and now Sims. It is funny, we've talked about it, when folks are in the stands or in the seats, and how do the players react to teams they've just signed with, teams they play for, teams they may want to play for, as Harrison breaks free, scopes it home.
Well, and it's not just coaches. Even when their family comes, players just want to give their family something to cheer about, and it never fails that the players always seem to pick their game up and play at a completely different level.
We've got a timeout on the floor. 7:01 to go, first half. 31-25, Team Harrison ahead, and the captain, Team Harrison's own Izzy, doing the job.
We ain't starting that today. Hey! Hey, Drew! Good cut, come sooner. Good cut. Hey, yeah, Drew got it one time, it was too late. But if I'm in the paint and two people are on me, somebody flash. It's gonna be wide open, so it should be like a layup. Hey, go squad on three! 1, 2, 3! Go squad!
Good stuff from the captain, Tiana Hawkins. And Cheryl, we talked about coaches being in the building, and Key is joined by Vicki Johnson, head coach for the Wings.
Yes, I have the head coach of the Dallas Wings in the wings.
Yes, I'm in the house.
She is in the house. I hope you're not making any of the players out there nervous.
I hope not.
No.
No, I'm just here to encourage and really pull to see if I can bring some players to training camp.
Ooh, you heard that? A little bit of scouting going on. I love that.
Always.
And you said you've worked with a few of these players before, obviously.
I have.
Izzy, Ty Young, also Sid Carlson. And we had a conversation off air about how Sid's trying to be everybody's best friend. Everyone on the staff thinks they're best friends with Sid.
Yeah, I can believe
Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, because I thought I was her best friend.
Wait, hang on a sec. We're just finding out that you're her best friend. In fact, okay, we're gonna have to confirm this with Sid. But I also read that you played overseas.
I did.
France, Italy, Turkey. I also played in those countries, volleyball.
Really? Wow.
What was the most fun place to play?
Israel for me.
Interesting.
Yeah, because it's the Holy Land.
Okay.
Also, it's pretty much like Miami. You know, you can party.
Wait,
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then you play on Sunday.
Oh, okay. I don't know about partying anymore. I literally go to bed. I'll go to bed after this game.
Well, I'm the same way now.
Okay. But back in the day.
Back in the day.
A couple of parties.
Exactly.
So, without naming specifics, you're not looking at anyone in particular, what kind of player do you look for when you come to games like this and you're like scouting, recruiting? What kind of personality are you looking for?
Players that play hard, passionate about the game, good teammates. It's very key, especially in the W, because it's a 12-man roster. So you want people to feel comfortable with each other and just grow, just play hard pretty much. And defense is my thing too, so.
Key. Well, we got a lot of defensive players out there. We also have facilitators. Could you imagine being a facilitator in this league? Because it's very different from coaching.
Right.
And it's kind of straddling the line between coaching and just letting back.
And
Could you imagine yourself in that role?
Yeah, because that's what I try to do with my young team at Dallas is put them in a position, organize them, and then allow them to just talk it out and just play basketball. And that's all they're doing now is just playing basketball, and it's helping. I know for one, Izzy to grow as a leader, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Just talking to her, the first game, just her maturity level is huge.
100%. She is one of those players that has that personality
Yes.
as well to go along with the defensive play and the offensive play. Cheryl, did you have a question? I didn't mean to cut you off there.
It's okay. I don't have a question. I have a comment.
Okay.
Tell
Comment.
VJ
Okay.
to talk to me after the game. I'll give her a list of some players.
VJ, make sure you wait around after the game. She's got a list of some of her favorite players that she can.
Okay.
And you guys can talk. You guys can talk scouting. She has a list of defensive players every week.
Okay, perfect.
Cheryl might be trying to be an agent. Is that what's happening, Cheryl?
No,
In the next slide. Well, thank you so much for being on the broadcast. And
You're so welcome.
I love chatting to players, former players, and I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Key.
guys.
That's Cheryl Swoop's executive recruiting firm. You're not necessarily an agent, but you're going to try and place people where there's a good fit.
That's it. That's exactly what it is, Greg. Thank you.
Now, on a more serious topic, we're talking international basketball, athletes playing abroad. We do want to share here, with this being women's professional hoops, the good news that WNBA sharing all the players who are competing for club teams in Ukraine have safely exited the country and are safe elsewhere. And some positive news in what's a very sad situation.
Yeah, I mean, it's so tough to even think about, but you heard VJ say all the different countries she's played in, and that's what WNBA players do. So to your point, every single WNBA player that was in Ukraine, they got out safely. So, we just want to send out our thoughts and prayers to everyone who is involved with, the unfortunate situation that's going on.
Yeah, it's well said, and glad those athletes are safe. And it's on the minds of the players here. These are teammates. They've played together, played college. They know each other. It's a big world, but it's a small world when you're talking about professional basketball.
Well, and it's, I always say basketball is the common language that we all speak when you talk about playing in the WNBA and playing abroad in so many different countries. And you definitely know that even the players who are playing here at Athletes Unlimited definitely have those players on their hearts and mind.
Back to the action here. Odyssey Sims curling around. Edelman drops that one home. Odyssey Sims, for example, played in South Korea, has played in Turkey in addition to time in the W. Here's Hawkins.
Oh, that's tough.
Tough to stop, just bodies up Kiki Harrigan and hits. Don't forget, join the convo on social media, just like Imani and McKee Stafford chiming in. Can't believe Kalani Brown broke her rebounding record. She can't have anything.
You have to read the last part. She said, y'all won't let me have nothing. Come on, Imani. We got love for you, but Kalani was getting it done.
Hawkins too strong. Keith is in the house with his team. Great to hear it. You can get involved on the social media conversation. Use hashtag AUHoops. As we have a stoppage on the floor, here's Odyssey Sims making her way to the basket. This is hard. Sims just pure confidence going up against the bigger Edelman.
So I haven't said it yet. Make her go right. When Odyssey gets that rock in her left hand and starts attacking going left, she is tough to defend. And she is going to go left with authority and either shoot it, pull up, or take it all the way to the hole. And you cannot stop it.
Beautiful dish from Hearn to McCray hitting. And here is Sims with the left. A couple of lefties battling. Shot clock to 10. Harrison with her left, right around Hawkins and in.
Whoo! Okay, Izzy.
It was great to hear from her coach with the Wings, talking about not just the basketball stuff, but the other things she's looking at, the leadership that's developing throughout this 5-week season.
And that's the thing that Athletes Unlimited brings by having a draft every Sunday, never knowing who the captains are going to be, but Izzy's been a captain for 4 weeks, and that has, just from the mental standpoint of her having to understand the game, right? Scouting reports and game plans, defensive plans, practice plans, and to hear VJ talk about the maturity that she's seen in Izzy in just a short period of time tells you exactly how much this game has meant to Izzy by playing here with Athletes Unlimited.
A couple of beautiful moves. Harrison going strong, thought she should get a foul as well. And then on the other end, Kelsey Mitchell Strong to the bucket. Sims gets every piece of the rim and in and gives the point down like, yeah, that's going in. See Andrews jumping in. CC, I honestly think it's rude to post highlights against me. Oh, that's great.
Let me get my 2 minutes apiece.
Oh, that is great. She is one of the great personalities in this league, CC Andrews.
CC, we got you tomorrow.
Sims, lefty scoop. This time it plinkos off the rim and away, and here comes Team Hawkins.
Kelsey Mitchell gets the ball. She just goes.
Air Hearn, long range, not there. Yeah, Kelsey Mitchell, head down, full head of steam. Here's Williams from 3. That's short. Harris gathers the rebound, and where does Team Hawkins go? To Mitchell, filling the lane from 3. All net, Kelsey Mitchell. Hard to stop when she's left with that much room.
You knew that was good when she let it go.
Yeah, wide open all day for Kelsey Mitchell. The standout for Team USA and the Indiana Fever. Final moments here, first half. Here's Ty Young. Harrison, bully ball again. Can't be stopped. Izzy Harrison has come to play in this first half.
Kelsey Mitchell, if you don't find her in transition, she will hurt you every time. And Izzy. There is nothing else to say. Goodness.
I like the quick decisions. She gets the ball and goes.
And you know, and that's a little different than she played on Wednesday. She was a little hesitant, trying to decide what she wanted to do with the ball. And to your point, when she makes a quick decision and just says, I am going, you have to stop me, she's pretty tough to guard.
And another great story in this league has battled health issues to get back on the court and feel like herself, and you're seeing her full capabilities here. Final moments, Harris for 3 off the side rim, and that is how the second quarter comes to a close. And again, it's Team Hawkins taking the overall quarter score. Actually, they'll get their first one here. So Team Harrison had the first by 1. Now Team Hawkins gets the second, and we're even 50 points apiece. It's a 3-point game at the break.
Izzy Harrison is on fire this half. Nice attack in the basket. Come on back.
To the last minute touch-ups.
I'm very excited. I love this location. I think it's so many dope little artsy places to take pictures. I can't wait. Looking at Ty do her fierce face. I gotta get ready.
Oh yes, that's it.
I can't stay serious long.
Yeah, just getting some photos, capturing the essence of our PC. It's just really enjoyable. It's a lovely day. You all are lovely.
Right there.
Y'all make us feel so
Lovely. How are your photo shoots?
They are amazing. We have the nice sun out in Vegas with the lovely ladies, and it's giving.
It's giving. It is giving. It's going well. It's going like I expected, full of laughs and some good photos being taken. Like I said, it's never a dull moment with this group.
Jade is coming everywhere. If I need pictures, Jade is flying. Period. Go.
You're good. It's just
Period. She's amazing. Y'all are amazing.
That's a fun look at the Player Executive Committee, such an important part of what goes on here at the Athletes Unlimited. No coaches, the athletes really run the show here, and it spans more than basketball, softball, volleyball, and lacrosse. And as you've learned tonight, we're coming to the end of one of our 5-week seasons. Well, now let's learn more about Isabel Harrison and her family. And when we return, we'll take a look back at the first half and get you ready for half number 2.
Growing up in my household, it was definitely crazy. I'm number 10 out of 12, so definitely the younger side of the kids. But it was amazing. My mom made everybody feel so included, and it was definitely competitive. Growing up, we would have like these trays for dinner. It was like blue for the boys and pink for the girls. And we would all like get in line to get our food, but it was like almost like a competition, like who would do it first. So since then, just kitchen, whether it was just playing around with each other, going outside, everything was very competitive, and it was in a fun, loving nature, and I think that's what's carried me into doing sports so long now.
Las Vegas, Nevada, our home for Athletes Unlimited basketball, and we're here at halftime, game number 2 on this Friday night. Good battle. Team Hawkins leading Team Harrison 45-42, with Tiana Hawkins trying to secure her place as the inaugural champ here in AU Hoops. Hi everyone, welcome back upstairs inside the arena. Cheryl Swoops, Greg Meskel here with you. And this was a good back and forth battle. I feel like we say that all the time because it's so indicative of the play here. You saw the stars shine for each of these squads.
I think we got exactly what we expected from both teams. As you said, Tiana Hawkins, Kelsey Mitchell carrying the load for their team, Harrison Sims carrying the load for their team. Let's see what happens in the second half.
Yeah, how about this stat? 35 of the 42 points for Team Harrison came from 2 players. Pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, for Team Sims, Odyssey Sims, once she gets going, she's hard to stop. She comes off a screen here. Izzy pops. Nice deuce. And Izzy Harrison, the first half, has been unstoppable as well. Again, it's Harrison, Sims. Sims comes off. This time, she doesn't kick it back. She just turns the corner, and she gets to the hole. Going left is money all day long. And for Team Hawkins, Tiana Hawkins in transition just said, oh, excuse me, ma'am. That's tough, Tiana. And one. And you can't have highlights without Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell started off a little quiet, but shooting threes and making threes is what she's going to do.
This is that old piece of literature, the Isabel and the Odyssey, right? Look at that. They combined for 35 of 42 points. Team Harrison will need more help as we get set for this second half. Early on, Team Hawkins 3 points better than Team Harrison. We step aside and return to Vegas after this. Tonight's game is presented by Aspiration, the leader in sustainability as a service. Good look at our first half numbers here in a fairly even battle. And keep in mind the bottom of your screen, Tiana Hawkins, the first Athletes Unlimited player to break the 6,000 point mark as she tries to close out the overall crown tomorrow night. 3-pointers in favor of Team Hawkins, although Tiana Hawkins hasn't gotten rolling just yet from deep. And take a closer look at the captain. And if you get a chance, check out the article on auprosports.com by Courtney Williams. Great feature on just Tiana Hawkins' journey and how she even got involved in basketball. A coach spotted her and her twin sister, Tiara, asked them to play, and she wasn't serious with it initially. Got going in Maryland, thought about working for the Secret Service, and the day she gets drafted in 2013, she also finds out she's moving forward in the Secret Service job process, has to make a choice.
Wow.
Picks basketball, and here she is.
Well, I'm glad she picked basketball.
So are many of the teams she played for.
Secret Service might not be so happy that she picked basketball, but she can still go to the Secret Service after basketball.
Sure, there's time for that. Back to live action here to start the third quarter Odyssey. Sims tries to pick up where she left off and can't get it to go. Good news though, Sid Colson's back on the court. She had left. Was limping slightly, but has returned to action.
I'm surprised Tiana didn't shoot that one. Wide open three.
She's missed a couple. You wonder if it's a little bit on her mind right now.
Yeah, if it's mental now.
Here's a medium range jumper. And she'll take the friendly roll, gets the shooter's bounce. Here's a fun question on the graphic. Which one of the AU Pro Sports basketball players is going to be the correspondent for volleyball.
Well, you know, we saw, I think someone tweeted last week, like we have our key cam. They said, are we going to have a Sid vid?
A Sid vid.
Yeah, Sid vid. I like that.
Yeah. The key cam is very friendly and warm. I could see the Sid vid just roasting people in humorous interviews.
Yeah, it probably would be a little different than our key cam. Nice pass, Tiana.
Edelman does the work inside. 49-42, Team Hawkins. Team Hawkins got the win over Team Brown Wednesday night. Team Harrison fell short to Team Cloud. Here's Williams. Medium range jumper, just circles the hoop and out. That is typically a go-to move for Courtney Williams. And now Carlson on the attack.
And as you said, Greg, it is definitely nice to see Sydney Carlson back out on the floor.
Swings to an open Mincy. 3-ball. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Lauren Mincy. And a 10-point lead now for Team Hawkins, their largest lead of the game. And that will prompt a timeout for the squad in blue. Team Harrison wants to talk things over. This was a 3-point game that has become a 10-point game fast. Their most recent delivery for Team Hawkins, Lauren Mincy, all day from downtown. Take a look at the Bodden assist for today's game. At the closing ceremony of this year's Athletes Unlimited season, Bodden will donate 100 basketballs to go to the top 4 athletes who finish the top of the leaderboard, as well as the Defensive Player of the Year. With the Bodden assist, these players will be able to give basketballs to an organization of their choice. And as we talk about Defensive Player of the Year, how will that get determined? Well, it will be one of these women from the all-defensive team, and a strong group selected and announced by Athletes Unlimited. They all bring something different on the defensive end, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'm excited to see who will be the actual Defensive Player of the Year out of this group, because to your point, any one of the 5 is very qualified and can get it. I think I know who I would vote for, and I'm not telling.
No, you're not going to share that? Just leave us in suspense.
I'll tell tomorrow.
All right. We look forward to that tomorrow. Keep in mind, Defensive Player of the Year can be voted on by the player pool, the facilitators, and Unlimited Club members. And they have to come from that list of 5 we just showed you. Plus, there's a $5,000 bonus tacked on. So, it'll be a good day for someone tomorrow.
An exciting day, too.
Edelman.
Nice.
She does a nice job on those rolls to the basket.
Nice job of sealing her man, holding her man off, and, you know, and a nice job by Sydney throwing that pass where only Drew could catch it.
And then Harrison does what she does so well, going hard to the basket either side. Either hand is the upper hand for Izzy Harrison.
Yeah, Izzy called a timeout, and I think she just needed to regroup everybody, get her team back on the same page so they can try and cut into this lead this quarter.
Green stepping in front, talking about defensive players. Comes up with the steal. Williams. That's not going tonight. Courtney Williams hasn't gotten on track just yet. Look at our live leaderboard, updating as we go. Carlson works to Hawkins. There's a 3-ball, and that drops. Tiana Hawkins. You can bet she's excited to see that one go through the bottom of the net.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes all it takes is that one, but I love that action they ran. Sid comes off of the ball screen from Drew, and as Sid comes off, Drew dives to the basket, and she kicks back to Tiana for a wide open 3.
And now a turnover. Mincy. Carlson all day, sets the feet, let's fly, all net for Sid Carlson. Back at it, and why wouldn't she be hitting from deep?
Sydney Carlson.
60-46, this has quickly expanded for Team Hawkins. Sims floater gets the friendly roll. 60-48 now. And you made a great point about Carlson, Edelman, Hawkins. So you saw Team Hawkins repeatedly use that pick and roll to Edelman. It opens up doors like this. Hawkins locked in now from 3, 63-48.
Ooh, they shouldn't have ever let her hit that first one.
The lid's off the rim, trouble now. 63-48. And Team Harrison better watch out. This one can start to get out of hand. Mincy takes it away. Carlson ahead of the pack. Behind her head, Mitchell, reverse scoop, not there. A follow, kick out. Mincy thought about it, and she'll wait for reinforcements. That would have been some highlight stuff had Mitchell finished on the scoop. Instead, she'll drive, draws a crowd. Carlson from way downtown, got it! Sid Carlson buries it from deep, 66-48.
And I don't know who she looked at on the sideline, but Sid looked at somebody.
Williams, reverse layup, had to have it as Team Harrison needed something to stop what was a 12-2 run. 16-point edge now for the group in gold. Carlson. Hawkins has the size mismatch, discards Williams a little too aggressively, and that'll be a foul. Well, Sid Carlson.
Tiana was like, reverse it, reverse it.
Now, as we go to break here, who is she looking at on this three?
I mean, Sid Carlson, I'm not sure, but she said somebody better guard me.
Team Hawkins on a tear, 21-8. They lead in this third quarter ahead, 66-50. Now, while we were gone, there was a captain's challenge on that foul against Tiana Hawkins. It was ruled a foul, and Hawkins' call stands. And now let's check in with Key, who's joined by John Patrikoff, co-founder of Athletes Unlimited. Key.
Hello, everyone. It's not every day that I get to sit down with John Patrikoff. So in the spirit of professionalism, I've written down some questions. So we've had some awesome coverage here for basketball. A front page of the sports section of the New York Times. The reception's been amazing.
It's been incredible. Well, first of all, it's a total honor to be on the Key Cam. I've made it. I mean, that's basically it. I mean, there's nowhere else to go from here, but it's been awesome. This has been one of the highlights. Honestly,
Wow.
when I've been speaking to journalists, actually, and I have the pleasure of speaking to a number, as you've said, a lot of them have said how much they've loved watching you and following you, so it's been a cool part of this.
Huge.
But the New York Times piece was incredible. For those who didn't see it, there was a great full-page article, covered the New York Times sports section, and really just profiled the players and I think the opportunity that Athletes Unlimited has presented and created and the experience they're having. And you know, every time I read about the positivity, the way they feel they've been treated, what we've been able to create for them, that obviously is what this is all about. And so it was a terrific article, and obviously it's an honor to get that much attention and coverage.
And has there been one moment that stood out for you this season that you're like, oh, that was incredible?
Well, I always love the opening and closing ceremony, so I'm excited for tomorrow, and I hope everyone will tune in and watch the closing ceremony where we give out the medals and we hear from the players, and that's always special. And the opening ceremony this year was incredible as well. But I think the highlight on the court was definitely Sid Carlson's half-court shot. That game was absolutely incredible. I don't think I'll ever forget that, and it was a major, major highlight for me.
I could replay that in my head over and over again, and Sid made sure that we saw it again and again on social media.
We got to get you trying those half-court. Have you tried a half-court shot yet?
You saw me at the staff game.
I did see
that
you.
was gonna be my last
You have more of an
question.
inside game, a little bit more of an inside game.
I'm more elbows. I throw elbows.
That we say the key factor. That's what it's called, the key factor.
So you're saying the MVP of the staff game was
100% it was you.
all right.
I don't think there's even a question.
That was going to be my last question. But to make it not only about me, but a little bit, volleyball is coming up.
Yep.
And when I say coming up, I mean the players are reporting literally Sunday. What can fans expect?
I mean, it's season 2 of volleyball taking place in Dallas, Texas. I hope people who are watching or fans of Athletes Unlimited will come out and join us in Dallas. It's going to be great. Kicks off March 16th. Players report. They start with preseason. But we have an incredible group of players that have signed up and are coming out. The action is always tremendous, and I think we're just excited to support a
Eric, I
volleyball
wanna
for
say
anybody
something
who,
to Key
even
about
if you're
that.
not a volleyball fan, the action, the pace, the intensity,
John.
it's a sport that everybody loves when they see it, either on TV or in person, because it's incredible. So I'm excited for volleyball, and then this summer for lacrosse and softball. So it's an action-packed year for Athletes Unlimited. But truly, this season of basketball has been an incredible highlight in the 2-year history of AU. The players have been absolutely amazing. I give them so much credit. I want to thank the player executive committee and all the players. They've totally bought in. They've made this special, and I think it's a season no one's ever going to forget.
I totally agree. It's been a pleasure to be here. And Cheryl has a comment. I just want to mention that Cheryl did say if she wasn't a basketball player, she'd be a volleyball player. But go ahead, Cheryl. What was your comment?
Yeah, right. Well, just tell John to stop analyzing the game so much, because I feel like he's trying to take my job now.
She said you shouldn't be analyzing the game so much because you're going to take her job. Look, we're all taking each other's jobs out here. The sig bid.
Cheryl, we love you. Everybody loves you, and you've been such a huge piece of this entire season. And I want to thank all of you, everybody that's been calling the games. But you've been an incredible pleasure. And I think one of the highlights for all the players was the opening talk that Cheryl gave to the players, and you've heard it repeated and repeated over and over again about having a plan. I've heard it. I say it now. I'm thinking about it. So we thank you, and we'll see you volleyball season. I think she'd be more of a middle, or what do you think? I don't know. Not a libero, that's for sure, right? No?
She'd be tough on the outside.
Tough on the outside.
She would battle Aaron Ferris for that position. I feel like
I don't have hops like that anymore.
Right now.
It is.
It feels like this is the last day of school, and we're all just tearing up a little bit. We're all going to sign each other's yearbooks.
Yearbook, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for being on the broadcast. I mean, it's your broadcast, so thank you for letting us be on the broadcast, is what I should be saying.
Well, the key cam is your key cam, so I'm very honored to be here. Share it.
Back to you guys.
Oh, that's great. Key,
Oh my
John.
God, that's awesome.
Have a great summer. Leave yourself a number in our yearbook. We'll keep in touch. That's great, though. What?
That's hilarious.
Oh, that's too fun, and it's so cool to hear from John. I mean, just to imagine, right, John and Jonathan, to have this vision and then to see it come to life, and not just one sport, but many sports. And you had a new one like basketball, and what's gone on over the last 5 weeks, it's like everything you could have hoped for.
I don't even, I feel like thank you's not enough.
Yeah.
And that's not thank you from me for allowing me to be a part, but just thank you for having that vision and giving all of these young women an opportunity to play in another professional women's basketball league.
Yeah, we've made that great point time and again, right? It's not AU versus WNBA, right? These are two things that can coexist, two great pro leagues. We have a challenge now, a review rather. Let's check in with Tommy Maurer.
During the timeout, there was a timeout called to review a potential clear path foul by the blue team, and after I was able to review it fairly quickly, and after review, it does fit the criteria for a clear path foul. The player is in control of the ball. The player gets fouled from the side or from behind, with nobody between her and the basket. So the play is going to be considered a clear path foul.
Excellent. Well, thanks for that, Tommy. And a reminder, a officials review, not a captain's challenge. Oh, we just heard Key and John talk about volleyball. It's coming up quick. Athletes Unlimited Volleyball Season 2 is back in Dallas at the Fair Park Coliseum from March 16th through April 16th. Secure your tickets now. Prices start as low as $10. You can buy yours today at auprosports.com. They just announced a whole bunch of athletes that have signed on for Season 2. Some excellent names in the mix. A lot of fun. Looking forward to watching all the action there. Season 2 coming up quick. And I have to agree, I don't put you down as a libero or libero. I feel like with your height middle, you could cause some damage there on the defensive end of things, or maybe you want to be that outside hitter and just tee off.
Don't sleep on my volleyball skills, Greg.
I'm not. I'm actually hyping you up right now.
Even though I don't have the hops like I used to. So, I played a little bit in high school.
Yeah.
But it's totally different on the professional level. So I am just going to go as a fan and support and watch some incredible volleyball in Dallas. I'm super excited.
You can just be a serving specialist. If you feel like you don't have the lift anymore, we'll just bring you on in the rotation. You serve, no jump serves, just a nice regular Flat-footed serve.
I'm doing an underhand serve.
An underhand, perfect.
I got to go check Key out. I got to go check out Key's volleyball skills. I know what she can do with the Key cam, but what can she do with the volleyball?
Now, let's not forget Key Michael, Olympian here. We talk about her with the Key cam, and obviously does a great job there, but also an excellent athletic career as a volleyball player. Another multi-talented part of AU Pro Sports. Well, end of the third quarter here, and this one is in favor of Team Hawkins at the moment, 72-55. And for Team Harrison, they have leaned on exactly 2 players. Harrison and Sims, 44 points of the 55 that their team has. As that's a drive from TK Larry. It results in a 3-point try, not good. And we'll stay on this end. And the attempt from the outside from Tina Roy. So Team Hawkins has been able to get into their bench as well with a big lead.
Yeah, and you know, in talking to players who play for Tiana Hawkins as a captain, one thing they all say is that she instills confidence in them. She allows them an opportunity to play, to show what they can do, but also allows them an opportunity to make mistakes. And the fact that they have such a big lead, and she's saying, you know, we're going to get some other players on the floor and give them an opportunity to play.
Jackson now pushing ahead to Sims. Can Team Harrison find some additional offense here is a big question. Still a full quarter of basketball left. And we know teams are never out of it. Here's Young, pull-up jumper. That one just dances off the hoop, and a baseball heave, and that one is off the mark. Ran out of time. That's all for this third quarter. Team Hawkins, they leave no doubt in this third quarter. 27-13, they outscore Team Harrison. They take the 50 points, and they are in command going to the fourth.
Hey, Kalani. Kalani, motherhood looks good on you. And, you know, T. Cloud, she is always looking to get it in. Hey!
My cause this season will be me playing for the Guthrie Jackson Charitable Foundation. My mom has an autoimmune disease called neuromyelitis optica, and this foundation, they started it because their daughter was plagued with the same illness. So just being able to play for a foundation that is looking for a cure for her disease, like, that would make my life if, you know, they found a cure.
Athlete causes allow athletes to play their season in part for the benefit of the nonprofit organization of their choice. At the end of the season, the Give Lively Foundation will make a grant equal to 50% of the athlete's end-of-season bonus to their nonprofit partner. And as that piece shows you just how much it means to the athletes, these causes are very personal. Now let's check back in on Kalani Brown courtside.
So I said, Kalani Brown, motherhood looks good on you when the time comes. And the baby that she was holding, that beautiful baby, was actually Kiki Harrigan's baby, who is so precious.
And all part of the family environment here at Athletes Unlimited. We have every member that's important to them, whether it's a spouse, significant other, child, pet. Yeah, everyone
pet.
is in the hotel.
I was like, we got great babysitters,
Yeah.
great pet sitters. You name it, we got it.
Izzy Harrison back in the mix for her squad, but it's just been Harrison and Sims in this one. Carlson stripped by Harrison. Dangerous pass, almost a backcourt violation. Luck's out there that Carlson tipped that one away.
Sid's probably like, oh, I should have let it go.
Yeah. Now, you look at the score, you'd be hard-pressed to remember that Team Harrison won the first quarter, 24-23. It has been all Team Hawkins since then. Williams pull-up. That has not worked for Courtney Williams. Such a strong shot from the outside right now. She's 3 for 11.
Yeah, and Courtney Williams just can't seem to find the bottom of the net, but she's one of those players that all it takes is her seeing one go through the net, and she can catch fire real fast.
9:25 to go, early stages, fourth quarter. We've got a captain's challenge from Team Harrison. Let's check in with Tommy Maurer.
Yeah, Team Harrison created a captain's challenge on this out-of-bounds call. that was ruled for Team Hawkins. Harrison created a challenge. We're going to take a look at it.
Good stuff. Thanks, Tommy. And if you're Team Harrison, you understand. Look for any opportunity here. So we're looking back at the out-of-bounds play. That's one of the items that can be challenged by captains. See a fight for it there. It looks as if Edelman touches that last as Green was trying to hang on. Now, as we talked about earlier, they can also look to assess a foul. Let's check back in with Tommy.
Yeah, there are two things. There's two things. We have to be kind of perfect on this, on an out-of-bounds call, on who exactly it goes out on. And it does go out on Edelman. We do look to see if there's a foul that causes the ball to go out of bounds. And I don't believe that Green is over the back or pushes from behind or anything. So the ball is off Edelman. The ball will go back to Team Blue.
Thank you, Tommy. Fans, it's your time to earn points for watching tonight's broadcast. Take out your phone, enter the code on the screen into your Athletes Unlimited app to earn points. Check the leaderboard standings, unlock rewards, compete against your fellow fans, and more. Download the app in the Google Play or Apple App Store today. And you can see the code there on your screen. 9:25 to play here in the fourth, 72-57. Cheryl Swoops, Key Michael, Greg Meskel here with you from Athletes Unlimited Arena. Here's where we stand right now. Overall leaderboard, Tiana Hawkins well ahead of the field and adding as her team is playing well with tomorrow the final night of action. Izzy Harrison, she'll climb up a bit on the leaderboard with that made jumper.
Well, I mean, and it's just a 13-point game, and if Courtney Williams can find a way to get going and knock down a few shots, with Izzy playing the way she is and Odyssey scoring the ball the way she is, Team Harrison can get right back in this game.
Sims leaking out. Instead, Harrison thought about a three. So good off the dribble. One-hand floater not there. Nikki Green, a good fight. Williams due for a jump shot to fall, and she gets it to go. Don't look now. 72-61.
You get her going, she is a problem. She is a, I'll use your word that she uses. She is a killer.
Now in the rare instance, Cheryl, your jumper wasn't falling. What did you do to try and get yourself back on track?
Well, for me, it was all about defense, right? If my shot wasn't falling, I would try to play defense, get some steals, just get a nice layup. Sometimes, and especially for shooters, if it's not going in, all you need to do is just see it go in one time.
It's just a tough luck play. Burkholder and Williams colliding, and they had a rebound there off a miss and couldn't hang on. And those are the ones that kill you when you've made the defensive stop, and now Hawkins all day. Whew. Gets the rebound again, but they fight for it. They get the miss and just couldn't hang on. A chance now, though.
And got lucky on that miss by Tiana Hawkins.
Harrison testing her options. Here's Sims. Harrison lost a shoe. Sims for three. Gets the friendly roll. Odyssey Sims will take all three of those. Izzy Harrison has her shoe back on, and they have cut this down to single digits.
Wow.
72-64.
And you see Courtney Williams is picking her defense up, being a little bit more aggressive on Sydney Carlson, turnover.
Sims, Williams, sharing and hitting. Courtney Williams off the window, 72-66. It's an 11-0 run for Team Harrison. Mitchell turns the corner. Mincy. This defense has turned up the heat. Burkholder, scrappy, but called for the foul. 7:12 to play.
Team Harrison is going to find a way to get back in the game. When you have Odyssey Sims who can create and step back and knock down threes like that, you always have a chance. Courtney Williams, Odyssey Sims, nice duo, nice little transition, fast break.
Those could be the little plays that get Williams to make the bigger plays. Difficult shot from Kelsey Mitchell, just rimmed out. Now Nikki Green started to lead the break and gives up to Williams. Harrison on the move, Sims, corner three is up, short, but Burkholder gathers that rebound, and we're going to have a stoppage. There could be a clock issue.
Courtney Williams is like,
Yeah.
oh no, don't do it to me.
She couldn't believe it. She was wide open. Also had Odyssey Sims under the basket wide open. And Sims smiles, knows that there was an opportunity there. Looks like they adjust the clock, and out right into Harrison. Baseline jumper, all net, so ball doesn't lie. It works out one way or another for Harrison. 72-68. 4-point game. Just that quick. Here's Hearn.
Team Hawkins has to find a way to get the ball to Tiana Hawkins.
Mitchell. That'll work. Kelsey Mitchell.
That's not a bad option either.
74-68. Sims powering with the left. Big scoop and hit Odyssey Sims, and she wanted a call.
That's tough, Odyssey.
4-point game once again. Mitchell now, step back, long range. Got it to go. Kelsey Mitchell from 3.
Okay. We got going.
Kelsey Mitchell, with all due respect to the captain, happy to fill it up herself. 6 to play in the 4th. Williams draws a crowd. Beautiful up fake floater. Just off the rim and away. Everything but the finish for Courtney Williams.
Nice move. Nice little shot fake, up and under, just couldn't get it to go.
Mincy spinning and stripped. The rip from Harrison. Sims has been the go-to. Working with Harrison. Not there, Williams fighting for it. And Air Hearn able to track it down. Sims gives the foul as Mitchell was picking up steam.
Odyssey Sims has found her shot. Whew, that's tough. Kelsey Mitchell said, okay, Odyssey, I see you 2. I raise you 3.
Annie up, Team Hawkins ahead 77-70. And credit Team Harrison, they did not give up in this one. No one ever does in AU hoops. Hearn. Bit of a wild pass, but it ends up in the right hands. Difficult shot and a foul as Green was guarding Danny McCray on the way through. Fans, make sure you join us here at Athletes Unlimited Arena in Las Vegas. Do not miss your chance to see all the action live and in person. We close things out tomorrow. Come on down and cheer on all the athletes here as the inaugural season comes to a close. Get your tickets at auprosports.com/tickets.
Doesn't it seem like it just started like last week?
Time flies when you're having fun, as they say, right? It got into a groove, really enjoying this, right? And then before you know it, here we are at the end of week 5. Halfway through this 4th quarter, Sims to the bucket. Couldn't get that one to go. Mitchell now, step back, big 3. Doesn't get it to go, a fight for it. Williams to the floor, lost control. And it's back to Hawkins. Hawkins for 3. Courtney Williams fighting for it again. This time she gathers the rebound and puts some elbows up. She would not be denied.
She said, get off me. This is mine.
And a whistle. Courtney Williams. She got poked.
Well, Courtney Williams is one of the better rebounding guards in the league. And here, Courtney said, give me that. I see you, big guard, rebounding.
Athletes Unlimited Basketball on FS2 is sponsored by Aspiration.
Say, where you going, sis? We gotta get the loose balls, y'all. Grab it.
Watch yours, O. Stay up, O. Stay up, O. Whoever guarded T, and if she's going to screen, just call switch. Tell the guard. That last one, where you went and Tiana got that 3, you didn't need the help. You overhelped on that one. Okay. We got to pick it up. Let's go. We got to pick it up. Our energy. Let's go, y'all.
Ty Young mic'd up for us here, and we talk about options and offense for Team Harrison. There's no reason Ty Young can't heat up quick as well. Now, meanwhile, in the break, it has been Cheryl Swoop's goal to get a T-shirt, and Natasha Cloud made it happen.
It took 2 tries.
Oh, that went high.
I was so excited.
Let's go down to Key.
Hello, I'm here with Courtney Williams' dad. Now, I spotted you in the crowd, first of all, because you were cheering for Izzy.
Because he don't want to score baskets.
You're just going for Team Blue.
Yeah, that's he go. That's he go. We will not lose this game.
Well, that's
you
right,
that's right.
But I feel like that's exactly Courtney Williams' attitude embodied in you, and now I know where she got it from.
That right.
Has she always been this kind of player? Just
always.
Like
Oh yeah.
a killer?
Oh yeah. Assassin. We should not lose. But she don't miss in front of daddy.
Wow.
I love it.
I love it. I feel like she's heating up. You told me this is going to be her moment. What does she need to do right now for Blue to take this game?
Hey, she needs to shoot all shots now. Go in already. Get already. Look at that energy. See that energy now? She got a little bounce in her step now.
Okay, she knows that you're on TV talking about her. That's probably why.
That's right. She knows it.
She knows Daddy's in the building.
She
So
got
what
that telepathy power.
What kind of player was she? What kind of person was she?
Never lose, competitive, always.
Competitive, I can see that.
I had them racing, who could take off Daddy's shoe the fastest.
And did she win? Was she competitive even in that?
When she lose, she cry, get mad. We have to do it over just to let her win.
I mean, I haven't seen her cry yet this season.
No, she get
She's
mad.
usually making other people cry.
Right, she ain't gonna lose too much. Yeah.
And what do you
go? Here she go.
All right.
Watch yourself.
Is this gonna be a? Oh, that's what you guys
Here
see
she
there.
go.
Here we go. Let's watch. Let's watch.
Get back to her. Count that, Izzy. Oh!
I feel like we're on the couch right now, literally watching with popcorn. We've got courtside seats.
Yes.
So last question for you.
Okay.
As a father, how proud are you just watching her out there?
Oh man, what's my scale? 1 to 10, I think about a 15, 20. I mean, it's a feeling that only a father can feel for a daughter. You know what I mean? You got the son, one feeling, junior, then you got your daughter who's exceed all your expectations. You know, it's a wonderful feeling, especially at the elite level. And then she's just good, not just saying because she's a girl and making succeed, but she's succeeding and winning and good. That's a different feeling.
It's so funny talking to you. I can literally hear Courtney's voice coming through you.
For real.
Thank you so much for jumping on the key cam, and I'm gonna let you get back to watching and cheering so we don't break the mics over here. But it's so fun having you on the broadcast.
I look forward. Oh! Yeah, you're gonna win this game.
That's so good.
Courtney gonna do it.
Thanks, guys. Back to you.
That is great.
Good.
Greg, I'm thinking we should have brought Mr. Williams up in the broadcast
You're exactly
booth.
right. and Key was so on point, right? If you wonder where some of Courtney's mannerisms, the way she talks, right? It's the same thing in her dad. I love that energy.
You hear the passion in his voice, just like Courtney. And I've always said what I love about Courtney is no matter how things are going, she's going to continue to play hard. She's going to compete. And she's a baller.
Oh, that's great. Competing since they were kids and now doing it at a very high level.
How about he made them race to see who could take his shoe off first? That was funny.
That's great. Team Hawkins here ahead by 10. And running out of time, just about 90 seconds left in this one. Here's Carlson. Shot clock running down. Good cut. Layup is there. Score it for McCray. And that might cancel out any hopes of a Team Harrison rally here. Despite 28 points from Odyssey Sims, 27 from Izzy Harrison. Courtney Williams coming on late. Here's Sims now. Tries to find Green, who got tripped up and went down hard. She is slow to get up and just looked like some feet got tangled.
Personal, first in the last 2 minutes.
84-72. 1:12 to play here in the fourth.
Team Harrison made a run at it.
They did. Made a strong push. They were within 4 and then just couldn't get all the way back. Be sure to check out all the great AU Hoops gear, including the popular name and number tee, so you can rep your favorite players. Go to shop.auprosports.com and purchase yours today. I was right down the store earlier, picked up some t-shirts.
Yeah, you brought up a big bag.
Yeah.
Don't know how many t-shirts you have in that big bag.
I learned all my shopping from hanging out with Cheryl Swoops.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
You taught me well. Go big. Go big.
I can't even say anything.
Under a minute to play, 84-72, and Team Hawkins in control of this one. Tiana Hawkins looking to add to her total here by virtue of quarter wins and game wins. Team Harrison looks like they're going to take the quarter, but Team Hawkins will take the game, 84-72. Here's Harrison navigating down the lane, strong finish, and she'll draw a foul, and free throws coming. Well, free throws on the way. Yeah, I had to get my gear. My last night here with the crew. This has been so much fun to work with you. Excited to watch you and Sydney Brunson and Key finish things off tomorrow night. That's going to be an awesome show as we find out who is a champion here in the inaugural season of Athletes Unlimited.
Again, I keep talking about I can't believe it's over. And I know we have one more finale, one more game tomorrow, but right back at you. Yep. 2 more games tomorrow, excuse me, but right back at you. I have truly enjoyed working with you, getting to know you, and just learning a thing or two about this job up here. You guys, you make it easy. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, well, for every job in the W you found for one of these athletes, it wouldn't shock me if some TV folks come calling for you to do some more hoops down the road. So it has been awesome to see you get a chance to shine in the social media love. Cheryl, I know you see a fraction of it, but every time you're on, people are loving what you're having to say about this league and about these players and basketball in general.
I just love the game. I do. And any way I can stay involved and help grow the game, that's what I'm here for.
A foul here. The final 7 seconds.
Plus, you and I like some of the same music too. So,
we do.
You know, we're always jamming up here before the game
DJ
starts.
gets started, yeah, it's a wrap. TK Larry going to the free throw line. We also got to show some love. Our producer, Eric Swearingen, Steve Turnberger, our director, Eric Rue, who does so much great media information work. Of course, Key down on the court. Don't forget, for every three-pointer made during this year's Athletes Unlimited basketball season, Aspiration is planting 10 trees heading into tonight. 4,030 trees have been committed this season thanks to Aspiration's support. Final moments of this one. Team Hawkins going to take the victory as Sims will let time expire, and that's a final here, 85-74. Team Hawkins takes it. They improve to 2-0, and all smiles for the captain as she adds another 100 points for the game win to her ever-growing total. There's a look at your quarter scores, and you can see Team Hawkins takes 2, Team Harrison takes 2, but Hawkins gets the important overall win. And we'll check in with the captain after this timeout. We'll step aside and return to Vegas after this. And welcome back, 85-74, the final score here for Team Hawkins. Team Harrison takes the 4th, but Team Hawkins wins the overall match. And for the captain, 17 points, 13 rebounds. And here's a look at what Tiana Hawkins did this evening, Cheryl.
I mean, she did a little bit of everything, which is what Tiana Hawkins does. And she found that 3 again tonight. Tiana Hawkins from deep. She was hot from the beginning of the game till the end. Nice cut to the basket. Easy layup. It's just too easy.
Got a future star enjoying the Tiana Hawkins experience here at Athletes Unlimited.
That's my #1 draft pick.
Yeah, as good as it gets. And now we're joined by Tiana Hawkins, who's been making the top draft picks as a captain. Tiana, congrats on the victory. One of the things we talked about all night, you're in the driver's seat in this overall leaderboard. How much is that on your mind as you're playing, obviously, this team game?
Of course it's on my mind, but I just try not to focus on it. Of course I want to win. I want to be #1. But right now it's just all about winning games and winning these quarters.
So I'll say it because you probably can't. Girl, you better go get your paper.
Thanks, Cheryl.
I got you. Listen, I again, and I say this all the time, it's such a pleasure to watch you play, and not just about what you do individually, but how you get your team involved, how you instill the confidence in them. So it's honestly been an honor for me to watch you play. And if you do finish at the top, you very much deserve it. So
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
you.
I appreciate that.
And I'm talking like we don't have another game tomorrow. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, it's still some work to do. We got one more game.
So, Tiana, you look at what your team was able to do here tonight, and you obviously play a major role, but as the captain, how much have you enjoyed getting everyone involved?
Man, I told them I feel like a proud mom. my babies made me happy tonight. I think everybody contributed tonight. You know, from 1 to 11, everybody came in and did something good that got us, you know, this win. It wasn't by just me, myself, or Sydney, or Kelsey. It was a team effort.
So, Tiana, to Greg's point, you guys had the lead. You had a nice lead, and then you decided you were going to clear the bench, right? Team Harrison made a run. So at what point were you like, okay, it's time for me to put my big dogs back in the game?
Yeah, my bench did a good job today, but we knew with this team that they were high energy. We knew that, you know, when they got down, they were gonna fight back. So once they wanted to run, I was like, okay, we can't, you know, we got to stop this run. So that's when I decided to make the change. But we ended up coming up on top. They got the fourth quarter, but we still did some good things, you know, to stop the bleeding a little bit in the fourth quarter.
Now, we talked about during the game the great story on you and how once upon a time you were thinking Secret Service, maybe basketball.
Yeah.
That was a path, right? You made a choice. When you think about where basketball is taking you, think back to what could have been. What's this hoops journey been like for you?
I mean, it's been nothing short of amazing. If you would have told me that I would be here today, I wouldn't have believed you. But it's been full of up and downs. But you know, the good outweighs the bad. So you know, I wouldn't take it for granted for nothing. Or you know, I mean, it's just been amazing. You know, just to still be standing here. I remember my first year in the league. I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna do this. It's tough, you know, going overseas, being away from my family. Like, I mean, it was a toll. And then my son came. He gave me a new purpose, and it's been up from there.
So, Tiana, you know, this is week 5. Tomorrow's the last day. What are your thoughts on everything Athletes Unlimited?
Man, I'm sad that it's week 5. Like, it went by so fast, but this experience has been so fun from the beginning up until now. Like, it's been amazing. I have nothing bad to say about it. Just the opportunity to play stateside, to play in another professional league in the United States. It's been amazing. And I'm really looking forward to, you know, what's to come for AU.
Well, I know you don't have anything bad to say because you better collect that paycheck tomorrow.
I'm gonna say modest.
It's
humbly.
Okay, it's been great watching you play and really looking forward to you finishing it out strong tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
And Tiana, just so you know, Drew is looking for $20 if you do win. So
okay,
yeah,
I got you.
I was not gonna throw Drew under the bus.
She put it out there. It's our job to share information.
I got you.
Tiana Hawkins, congrats. Thanks for being here.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
You too. 85-74 the win for Team Hawkins. We've got more to come as we close out things here in Las Vegas. Here's a look at your current leaderboard. Hawkins in command with one more game to go. We're back with more after this. Welcome back to Las Vegas. Our final score, Team Hawkins over Team Harrison, 85-74 is your final. And fans, don't forget, the closing ceremony is on the way tomorrow. Be sure to join us online after the conclusion of the final game on Saturday to watch the inaugural Athletes Unlimited basketball closing ceremonies. You can find us on YouTube and Facebook. See the crowning of the top 4 leaderboard point winners, the all-defensive team, the defensive player of the year, and much more. Again, that will be on AU's YouTube and Facebook page immediately at the conclusion of the final game tomorrow night. Now let's go downstairs to Key Michael.
Hello, I've got a famous face with me. Everybody knows this player by now. It's Sydney Carlson, everybody's best friend. I just need to confirm one thing. Whose best friend are you, in fact?
Honestly.
No. I want to hear it. I want to hear it on camera.
So many people are watching me who will be upset.
I had a discussion. I had a discussion with the Dallas Wings coach about who was in fact your best friend, and she thinks it was her. I think it's me.
BJ. You were talking to BJ.
Well,
that's my girl. I didn't even get to speak.
Look, we're just gonna.
It's you for right now.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna leave it at that. We did a PEC shoot, a photo shoot yesterday.
We did.
What's it been like being on the PEC? This is a serious question I hear.
Yeah.
What's it been like being on the PEC of this organization?
It's been really cool. It's been really interesting. Just everything that we did before the season even started. But I think being here with the girls has been interesting. Just like finding a balance between, like being people's peers, but then still needing to like do a job. Like people come to us if there are problems or if we have to go to people because situations have come up. It's just like giving us an example of what, like a leadership role will be like, when we're done with basketball. You can be friendly with people and still have to, get things done and do a job effectively.
Yeah. And as a PEC member, you kind of had an idea what was going to happen coming in here. Has it been what you expected?
No, it's been better. And I know it sounds cliche, but I think from like our living situation, how they take care of us, the fan support, how things look on the broadcast, having Cheryl and Cindy there, like it's just been really overwhelming to see the support too from the women's basketball community and to see how much people are actually sad about the fact that this is about to end, and they're already looking forward to next year. So it's been much better than I imagined. I'm really looking forward to next season.
I love to hear that. Well, I am sad that it's over too.
Yeah.
I hope that you'll sign my yearbook.
I will, and I'll see you in Dallas at volleyball.
Yes, that's true. We're going to have the Sid bid, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. You heard it. It's coming.
It's coming.
I'm coming
awesome.
with Sid.
Thanks so much.
Thanks, y'all.
There's a look at the Players Executive Committee, including Sid Colson, Natasha Cloud, of course, Captain Tiana Hawkins. A great mix there and all part of how Athletes Unlimited runs so well with this Player Executive Committee. And now let's welcome in Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey, thanks for being here, coming off of a big win. Just tell us about this game and how it worked so well for your squad.
I think for us, we was thinking longevity. Obviously, we got another game tomorrow. We playing some heavy hitters. So for us, we just try to utilize as many bodies as we can and rely on our defense today.
Hey, Kelsey, nice game.
Thank you, love. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So, honestly, how much does it play in you guys' mind that Tiana's at the top of the leaderboard and you guys are trying to help her stay there?
I think for us, and then we told her at the beginning of the week, I said, T-Hawk, we going to do whatever. So you're a champion, so you had the most points. And I think for us, it wasn't necessarily about the leaderboard, Cheryl. It was more about us just sticking together and do what we can for her on behalf of us. So it all kind of works together. And so if we can do anything to, like, make sure she's up there, we gonna keep it that way.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell, great effort tonight, making sure Tiana Hawkins is in the driver's seat tomorrow.
For sure.
Thanks for joining us in this chair chat.
Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you.
All right, you too. As we take one more look at our leaderboard overall standings, Tiana Hawkins is in great shape here. It's going to be very difficult for anyone behind her to catch up, but that's why we'll play the games. We've got 2 more good ones tomorrow.
I mean, I understand the leaderboard, but I am so excited about the matchups we have tomorrow. We have 2 good ones, and I can't wait.
Yeah, excellent games ahead, and that's going to do it for us here tonight. For Cheryl Swoops, Key Michael, our entire Athletes Unlimited crew, Greg Meskel saying so long. Where it's another big win for Team Hawkins, 85-74. Our final night of the inaugural season is tomorrow. Game 1 right here on FS2 at 7 p.m. Eastern. Game 2 on Bally at 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by the closing ceremonies on Facebook and YouTube. Do not miss out on all the action. Good night from Vegas.